All right, peace, man. So we doing the blog for the day, and shit. I was calling around. Was it Sun? I forgot what day it was. Saturday or something. Was it Saturday to watch Javante fight and shit against Ryan Davis. And you know what I'm saying? It's like Ryan Davis. I'm talking about the damn comedian Ryan Garcia and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was a good fight. Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Tank is a beast. And like with Garcia just didn't understand the power that Javante got. So it's like you could tell like he came out throwing, but once he caught a few of them body shots and he caught that one on the chin, it kind of slowed him up. So, but salute to Javante. But man, to the story, um, so I called a associate or whatever, and and when I use the word, like I said, I use the word associate because the relationships they cool, but they don't have the depth to them for it to be that way. We just cool. We see each other on a cordial basis, and that's it. But this is the thing that irks me, man, with a lot of these dudes with this soap opera shit. And this is stuff that I told the individual. This ain't me just doing it on the blog. I just was like, look. So I called him. I said, hey, look, man, what's up with Tank and Garcia fight? And he's like, all right, cool. Well, I called around to see who's showing it and shit. And I'm like, all right, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So he said his man's we in the picture with, and I'm like, all right, well it's cool. He said, you got that picture? I said, yeah, I got the picture. It's in my Google Drive. I save all my shit in my Google Drive and shit, in my files, and I just save them in the files. Anyway, um, with the situation, man, it's like, all right, he called, and he like, the dude, whoever he was, I don't even remember these guys. I remember when we went out to eat, but it wasn't even that deep. And I think, and I think I went over there one time to play spades or some shit. But it really didn't go. You know what I'm saying? I went over there to play spades, and that was about it. Um, but it wasn't never no bad, no tension or nothing. I went over there, we played some cards, and that was about it. And who knows, bro? But anyway, so the guy was like, no. He said, no, well, you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, this how dude was saying it in the text. Well, I can invite you to come over on the strength of me. My man, I went over there before we went to play cards. What is this whole strength? We not buying no drugs or doing no business or something. What are you talking about? This whole I'm coming over on the strength of you. What difference do it make? My man, ain't nobody done nothing. And if they did, you ain't about to do. And if somebody was to do something to me in any of them situations, you ain't gonna do nothing anyway, nigga. So this is the problem I got with people. It's just like, man, just stop with the whole fantastic wording and shit and all this fantastic overly, so I forgot the word for that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, overemphasizing shit, bro. We just going to watch a fight. That's it. That's it. I'm like, yo, I said, my man, I don't really care where we watch it. I just was calling you out of just, you know what I'm saying. We usually go and watch these fights and shit. So whatever, be it UFC, boxing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, oh well, he said no, and I'm like, oh well, damn, that's crazy. I said, well, did he he ain't showing it or too many people coming over or something? Who knows? But this guy is a passive aggressive individual himself. So later on, which I had a feeling it was probably directed towards me, but later on he's like, oh well, my goddaughter came. I came over. I don't know why he felt that. I just came over there to see my goddaughter born day and all that. And I'm like, well, I don't know. They don't have anything to do with me. Then later on, um, what I said, well, bro, well, they got it. I called around and I said, Roger Brown's always got every fight. So I'm like, all right, Roger Brown's. Then he was like, Kickback Jack. This guy, like he one of these type of dudes who, if I suggest something, and I'm just gonna start breaking these niggas down. I'm like, yo, if I suggest something, then it's always a counter suggestion because they can't follow what I tell them to do. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way with the females that be out here. If I suggest something it's always some counter to it. Like I gotta show my strength type of vibe. I'm like, my man, we just trying to go see the shit. Just hop in the whip and ride out. Oh, out. It ain't that deep, my man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that deep. And then, of course, I ended up going to Roger Brown's and watching that shit. And I ended up going to Roger Brown's. The dude I never responded back. I said it was something about going to a barbershop that was charging like 20 a head to cut hair and all this shit. I mean, not cut hair, but 20 a head for the cover charge to go see it. And I'm like, well, my man, whatever's comfortable for you. Because to be honest with you, yo, I could have just did it. I could have just did what I did, which was go anyway over there to Roger Brown's. You know what I'm saying? I ended up doing it anyway. I just was reaching out of, out of respect because you were a decent individual. And that's it. But it came back. It was like the dude was like, well, I felt some kind of way that he didn't invite you over or invite you, me and my homie over. My man, look, I told him on the text, I said, bro, I'm not trying to get down with you niggas. I'm not interested in being your friends like that. I don't want to bond with you. I just want to watch the fight. We not doing nothing, man. I'm too old for this shit. That's some old young and the restless ass shit. And I'm tired of these people down there. Because ever since I dealt with that bird broad many years, and I'm like, I didn't grow up with you niggas. I did not grow up with y'all. I don't have any memories of y'all, but a couple little years where when you come in, wherever you go in this world, if you coming into their neighborhood, they gonna try to use you. Once they realize that they can't use you, then all of a sudden you gonna rub particularly a lot of men the wrong way. It's just how it go. That's just the game. It don't matter where you go, what country you go, what culture, be it black, white, Hispanic, whatever it is. That's normally how it go. If you meet people that you bond with, man, at my age, if you meet somebody that you truly, genuinely got a great connection with, it's very rare, man. That's very like few. That's probably a 99% chance of no. So that's why I just have to get to the. I have to get to the point, man. Get past all the bullshit, all the high school shit, all the drama shit. Look, my man, I'm just trying to watch the fight. I'm not trying to come over there and get phone numbers and invite you to the barbecue. No, nigga, I'm just trying to watch the fight. That's really it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I usually could just stay here at the crib and just ordered it and kept it moving. But I like to get out in the crowd and watch it. Real simple, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that deep. I still to this day don't get these people. And with this guy, what irks me about this dude is when I was dating this Asian chick. She had little things. She used to dibble and dabble in certain stuff that interests this guy. And what interests this guy, he was always over the crib. This dude was at the crib every other day when I was living with her or when she was living with me or however you want to flip it. It don't matter. Uh, he was over there every damn day. I just made a mental note of that every time this dude opened his mouth, cause he brung up something about, oh, well, when I have a house, you can pull up to my house. And I'm like, my man, I don't care nothing about that shit. What you got don't mean nothing to me, and vice versa. This shit could be gone tomorrow. I don't give a fuck about all this shit. I'm just like, yo, I just want to see the fight, and like, yo, you trying to ride out. Nowadays, man, people be in such, I don't know what world these dudes be living in, man. Like, it's not a big show of things, man. It's just like, yo, show your face. Are you trying to keep me some company while I go watch this fight? It ain't that deep. Y'all dudes ain't got nothing going on like that. So it's like, yo, cool, man. It's like you can do it, you can't. But man, before I like back, you know what I'm saying, go too far, get back on track with my thoughts. And what I was about to say? Yeah, when I was dealing with that broad, when she had certain stuff that he was interested in, he used to blow her phone up all the time. He used to come over all the time. I need to get a WIC card or shit. You know what I'm saying? Or I used to go use the WIC the card for the food stamps and shit. Easy access to that shit. Ever since she ain't been around, No, I can't get access to the card, even though I had the money. I'm like, look, I'm gonna take this money, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna get this money, I'm gonna do all this, and it's such a difficult thing to get the WIC card. Even though I'm like, oh look, man, let me just break. I'm here, hey, I'm gonna get it. It's a waste of time. This soap opera shit these niggas be on. You know what I'm saying? It's annoying, man. But I see through it because I'm like, yo, you was around. It was easy access to all of that. Easy access when you wanted the whatever them shits that you was getting from an old girl. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Stop it, bro. That's why I said these dudes are associates, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're an associate, bro. I know you since 2015, not 1995. You know what I'm saying? So it don't mean nothing. The same way with that girl. I didn't know her like that. She was a hookup through a military friend. It was not that deep. That's how these people make this shit more. Now, yeah, of course, if niggas, the situations I got, when I people try to bring up the things, they try to put little pieces together about shit I got going on in another country. That's irrelevant because you was a hater anyway. So a lot of these dudes try to be haters on some fake morality shit, even though they won't pick up the pitchfork for the people that's in their own neighborhood. But you worried about what's going on with somebody that you can't even really put no finger on that shit. You don't really have no direct shit or no real proof. Only thing you doing is just, yo, because you don't like this individual myself, you'll try to bring up, try to make this shit a morale issue, possibly. Who knows? I'm trying to put things together as to why my presence would be even a big deal, even with the other individual. I've never done nothing to that person. I just don't, she'll never be no wife of mine. We'll never be in a relationship. We can be a friend on a level where, like, yo, if it's a big gathering, I come over and say what's up. Nothing more than that. I'm never gonna spend no time alone. Them days is over. I'm never gonna be talking to this person on an intimate one-on-one basis. It's over. It's not that deep. Nobody beat nobody. Nobody raping kids. Nobody molesting children or boys, or none of the shit that this high morality shit. And if y'all niggas such street niggas, then go do something to them people that's doing that in your own neighborhood, which we know in that shithole, straight up, that we know that's going on. So it's just like, man, let's stop with the young and the restless soap opera shit, man. For real, because it's easy to see through. Like I said, when I was living with that broad, this dude presence was always there. He was always around. Now getting a WIC card is difficult. All this beating around the bush to go watch a fight. Dude, it's 2 hours of your life. Let's stop, man. Let's get to the nitty gritty. That's why I just told him, like, look, bro, I'm not trying to be friends with y'all. The picture where they took the picture, man, cool, man, my G. Like, what is this whole high school shit, man? You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be down like that. I see you, man. It ain't that big a deal. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, man. I'm not running with you dudes like that. What world you thought, man, this was? But anyway, man, that's pretty much it, man. You dudes are see through, man. It's real simple, man. But get off that young and the restless shit.